So in further news of the decline of Western civilization by a trillion woke cuts, here's the latest. Johns Hopkins sparks backlash by defining lesbians as non-man. And personally, I think this is completely unnecessary. We already know what a lesbian is. Ellen DeGeneres taught us. That's also how we learned they're not funny. But I guess progressive Johns Hopkins wasn't happy with this, and they had to progress with the definition of lesbian from a woman who's attracted to other women to something that's completely nonsensical. Let's see, here's their LGBTQ glossary. Lesbian, a non-man attracted to non-men, while past definitions refer to lesbian as a woman who is emotionally, romantically, and/or sexually attracted to other women. This updated definition includes non-binary people who may also identify with the label. Oh, so men. So now lesbian is a non-man or a man. You know, I gotta say, I'll bet you the old school feminists didn't see this coming. I bet you they didn't expect to be called non-men. In fact, this whole thing, it seems a little bit misogynistic, doesn't it? Doesn't seem very feminist at all. Not by any rational definition of feminism. But one thing we can be certain, Johns Hopkins University doesn't think that women are lesbians. It's non-men and men. Let's take a quick look at the website for Johns Hopkins University. They're saying here, when ambition meets opportunity, anything is possible. And boy, they're not kidding about that, are they? At Johns Hopkins, you can explore ideas that interest you, find people who inspire and challenge you, and make discoveries that change your life and the world. It seems like they forgot to add something at the end there. Make discoveries that change your life and the world for the worse. Now here's something interesting, is that under the lesbian definition, they've got gay man. A man who is emotionally, romantically, sexually, affectionately, or relationally attracted to other men, and who identifies as a member of the gay community. Well, for some reason, they don't have a problem saying gay man or men, so they've come out of this pretty much unscathed. But if you call yourself a woman, I guess you're out of luck with the whole lesbian game these days. You're going to have to redefine yourself as a non-man. I just can't help thinking that in some ways this could be interpreted as being slightly misogynistic. And it turns out on the internet, there are actually some lesbians that are not totally happy with this after all. Here's Ariel Scarcella, who I've seen on Timcast a couple of times. I quite like her. She says, why is a lesbian a non-man, but a gay person isn't a non-woman? Progressive misogyny. In fact, I would say this is just actively dehumanizing, isn't it? You know, I think I might foresee a progressive future where every biological woman is in a burqa while a man in a wig and a G-string twerks in front of their children. So this is the woke dysfunction that's leaching into everything these days, and this may not seem like a big deal to you, but once you have this level of irrationality and dysfunction into everything, I'll tell you what, look up Lysenkoism. You'll find out what happens when progressive values leach into, say, agricultural policy. And spoiler alert, millions of people died because there wasn't any food. So don't tell me that this is trivial. It's not. It's not when it metastasizes and spreads to everything, including the things you need to stay alive. Anyway, please subscribe, like, and share. Sharing really helps me out. I thank you for that. I will see you next time.